welcome back to a great edition of Intentional Bonus Mom. And today we're going to talk about Memorial Day fun, or any kind of fun. Just a weekend that you plan a few things that can be a little bit of fun. So this weekend we're going to have 4 of the kids with us, and they range from 11 to 15. And so these are a few things that we picked up to kind of add a little bit of fun to our weekend. So ideally, when you think of Memorial Day, you think of grilling. And so we will be doing a lot of grilling this weekend. And so these are just a couple fun things to add to the Memorial Day fun. The first thing I want to show you is a tie-dye. We're going to tie-dye. So to make it easy for us, I got these 2 little tie-dyeing little bottles. And it says it can create up to 3 projects in each one. And because it's Memorial Day, we thought, why not do red, white, and blue? And so I just picked up red and blue, and the white will be the t-shirts. And actually, the t-shirts are in another vehicle, so happens not to be here today. Because while I film this right now, in Central Texas, we're experiencing a lot of flooding. So, it's just not safe to go try to find those shirts. So, the person who's driving, the fiance, he's closer to where he works instead of being here with me. So we got that, and the shirts, they'll be able to tie-dye the shirts. Now, we're not going to do the traditional tie-dyeing the shirts by rolling them up or using rubber bands to tie them. We're actually going to do it a little bit different, and it may not look so tie-dye. I'm not exactly sure how perfect it's going to look or what it's going to really look like in the end. But I got these little bottles because I thought these would be perfect for how we're going to do it. So to take it to an untraditional way, first what the kids are going to do is use this, wow, I can't find words. Okay, so they're going to use this tape, just masking tape that you can find anywhere. This I think was like 96 cents. I got it at Walmart because I so happened to be at Walmart at the time. So I got the masking tape, and they're going to actually put this on the shirt to design this to just wherever they want it. And so they can make a design with this before we ever get anywhere near the tie-dye. However, the next part of the challenge is started, or the next part of the fun, and we're just taking it to a whole new level. We are actually going to take water balloons, and instead of putting water and then putting the dye in there, we are actually going to take some shaving cream and put some shaving cream in the water balloons and then put the dye inside of there. Now, I'm not totally sure how this is going to work, which is why I'm glad to have 3 things in here. Because look, we're just experimenting and we're having a little bit of fun. And some of the kids may use a lot of tape, some of the kids may use a little bit of tape. Some kids may do their own design. And another factor about this is it may not bust. I don't really know how this is going to work. I actually got this part of the idea from the local library. They had a entertaining party for teen and tweens, and they were going to have a shaving cream fight with water balloons. And I was like, and I wasn't there to see how this was going to work, so I don't even know if it really worked, but I thought it would be fun for the kids to get to do this, and I may go back and buy more so they can just have a traditional water balloon fight. So we did that. Also, probably what we're going to do after the shirts dry, or maybe even before they even put the tape on there, is write something on there. And the kids can write something that makes them think of Memorial Day, maybe even Labor Day, or even 4th of July, even New Year's. What's something that you think of? Maybe they can write something to our new tradition, or something fun about Memorial Day. So this is something that, what does Memorial Day make you think of? What is July 4th, Labor Day, things like that? Or, maybe they want to put family tradition, just write family tradition on their shirt. Or maybe just 2016 as a way to remember the year. So we got black because I felt like the black would hopefully stand out, especially against this blue, but I don't know. I don't really know how that's gonna look. If it doesn't, we can always get a different color. So we may even do that one night, where they do that first, and then once they dry, then they put the tape on there, and then we do the water balloon fight. So this is a project we're going to do Sunday, because I want the shirts to be ready to be worn on Monday, which is traditionally, of course, Memorial Day. So I wanted to do that. Another project we have, just for fun for the kids, are these grow dinosaurs. They're in a little capsule, and you just have them, and they grow, and they make different dinosaurs, and you have all the little dinosaurs, and as they grow, the kids can really get to see which dinosaur they've picked, and watch it grow, and then just decide which dinosaur it is. So, also, you can already see that there's a trend now going, because my kids are obsessed with dinosaurs. It makes it fun when you go in the store and you find something dinosaur related. These I found at the dollar store, so that was a really cheap buy. This I actually found at Kroger's, and this is a Jello Mold kit, and I have a confession to make. I'm not really that good with Jello, so this is a whole new experience for me. So, this is a perfect little Jello kit. That has two favorite flavors. There is lemon and then berry blue. The lemon is not going to go over very well with my kids, so I went ahead and got another flavor. But there's a little tray in here, and it has 6 different dinosaurs, and I know my kids are going to be able to name those, and if they can't name them, then they can look at the back of here and name them from there. So I thought this would be a fun activity, especially because it looks like it's going to be a rainy weekend, and we weren't planning for a rainy weekend. So I'm hoping that this can be a fun Saturday activity. This can be a fun Saturday activity, and it gives our kids something to do. That's fun. And this was only $3.99 at Kroger, so I didn't really think that was a bad deal, especially because it gives you this nice little mold. And I figured the kids would like that, and I can keep using that mold over and over again. Then for 3 for $1, I'm not going to lie, I made sure it was the sugar-free ones, just because my kids are already going to be hyped up on a lot of stuff. So why not? So I got them the sugar-free cherry, orange, and strawberry, different kinds of Jello, because I said lemon is not going to go over too well in my house. So another fun thing that we got for this weekend, which I know is going to be a huge hit, is this swimming pool for the kids. Now this swimming pool was like $30. I got it at Dollar General last year. I got it at like a 75% off sale. I got it at the end of the year. It's just a nice, it says it's a little family size pool. You know, oh yeah, here's my sticker. I mean, it's simple. It's not too big. It says 103 inches by 69 by 18. So I'm assuming 39. 103 inches long, 69 inches wide, by 18 inches tall, I'm assuming. So it's not a very big pool, but Memorial Day weekend is always the first weekend the pool is open. And so one reason I got this, it was on sale. It was the only one they had. And I thought, oh, that'd be a fun thing for the kids to just have, and we can take it anywhere and use it. And then another thing is, I was like, oh, go get that, because no, we haven't used it yet, because at the time, the summer had ended, and that's why it was on sale. But also, it's going to be a madhouse anywhere, because it's the first weekend the pools are open. And I would just rather not have all the stress of worrying about that, and where's my kid in the middle of all those people and somebody getting hurt. So I just went ahead and was like, find that pool. We've never opened it, but let's go ahead and find it, and then we can get this out. And I have a lot of kids with a lot of air in their lungs, so they can go ahead and help me blow this up. But this is going to be a lot of fun, and I know even if we just get this weekend out of it, and that's it, and it doesn't do us anything else, that's okay, because you know what? It was meant for them, and that's a big deal. Okay, so if you can't see the giant pile of stuff in my lap, well, sorry about that. It's why the camera's angled, but if you can, yummy. Okay, so I cannot find the graham crackers because I've hidden them from myself, but right here, I have some Hershey bars, and I have some marshmallows. So we're going to actually make s'mores, and hopefully we can do that on the grill. Hopefully it'll stop raining long enough this weekend, because I thought that is a fun thing. It's a camp, it's like going camping thing, but it's also a fun holiday thing for the kids to do. So I got some of those yummy things for the kids. I also, to kind of bring some fun, remember the holiday stuff, I got some yummy, this is called America Mix Skittles, and so they are, those almost look pink, but basically red, white, and blue. Some of them look a little pink. But anyway, I got some of these. I thought they were fun. They were at the register. They were $2, and I had ran into Walgreens for something else, and because they were 2 for $4, I went ahead and got some Starburst too, so we didn't just have a ton of Skittles. I was like, oh, here you go. So got a couple of like those little fun things. And then this was at HEB, and I thought this would be fun for the kids. They're little ice cream M&M cookies, and they were normally $4, and then they had $1 and 50 cents off on them. So then I got some of these fun snacks. I thought the kids could really use a treat, and it'd be fun, and if it's hot. And that was my thing. You're like, oh, it's going to be hot because he's getting ready for summer. And then right now it's not. So right now it's absolutely the opposite. It's cold outside because it is raining. But we have a fun weekend planned, full of a lot of things. Also, one of our plans is to take the kids to see the Civil War, or Captain America Civil War. And hopefully that still works out. Couple changes. I mean, from the time that I was going to record this video, to right now, it's flooding in our town. We actually already had a tornado touchdown and go back up. So the plans outside of the house are kind of sketchy. But as far as right now, these are some of the items we have. Just to kind of give you a little bit of a rundown of our meal plan, we were supposed to go to the park to see a movie tomorrow, which is Friday. However, that clearly has been changed, or not going to happen, because the park flooded. Actually, in fact, I drove by the park and I was like, yeah, we're not having anything there because it flooded. So instead, we're actually going to rent the movie that they had originally picked, and we're going to get pizza, which is something we have coupons that we received in the mail for 2 free pizzas. So we're going to go ahead and go get those pizzas tomorrow. And we're just going to stay home, have popcorn and some M&Ms or maybe some Skittles instead, and watch the movie here that they were originally going to have at the park. Then we are going to, Saturday we have a recital to go to for my niece. And then I don't know how Saturday is going to be. If it's pretty, we'll go to the park. I don't really know now. If not, we'll just come home, kind of hang out. The plan is for some barbecue chicken for the dinner, and then hopefully the plan is they can start working on their shirts, and then we might make some Jello snacks or something like that for Saturday, just kind of again, then make these lovely little guys and do that. Okay, Sunday's where the fun really starts getting going. So Sunday, we are going to go to church first off, and then we were gonna go to see the movie, and I don't know how that's going to go because the theater we were going to go to had damage to the building, so it's closed right now, so I don't know how that's going to work. But if they're open, we'll go see the movie, and then we are going to come home. We're going to grill some hamburgers and stuff, probably go ahead and do the s'mores that day. The kids, after the movie, we're going to blow this pool up. They can be playing in the pool, just having a high-ho time. We actually may put them in the pool after we do the shirts because they're going to have, we may actually put their swimsuits on and then go ahead and let them do the shirts and then take the shirts off. Let the shirts dry, and then they can get in the pool and just have some fun. And then grill hamburgers and hot dogs. Sunday comes around. Sunday's just going to be kind of a lazy day, just having fun. I know they're going to be back in the pool. I'll probably let them have the ice cream sandwiches. We're going to make a brownie, make some brownies, probably snack. We're going to be making brisket and chicken, grilling chicken, making the rest of the hot dogs, making mac and cheese, making ranch-style beans, potato salad. We're going to have some rolls, some corn on the cob, just a whole ton of food. So we're going to be having leftovers for the whole week. And just, just enjoying the day, being lazy, staying at home, just pretty much just having a good time. And that's really our plan. just that, having fun as a family, doing new things, creating new memories. So that's basically our rundown of what we're going to be doing. What do you do as a family? Do you go out? Do you stay home? Do you really do anything? Do you not? How do you celebrate? Do you celebrate in a different way? Some people, they go to cemeteries and they lay flowers on soldiers' graves, or different things like that. They have a different way of honoring and respecting people. Some people, they have their own unique way of celebrating. So how do you celebrate? I would love for you to put it in the comments below. If you don't feel if you don't feel comfortable putting it in the comments below, please send me an email. I would love to read. I would love to learn how you celebrate Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, even New Year's. These are holidays that mean a lot to us. And so it's a fun way to spend time with your family and being thankful for all we have and where we're at. So that is what we have. Again, things changed. Not quite what we planned. But that's okay. We can make do with what we have. So